Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Zen Within Yoga with Michelle. Today I have a special yin practice for you, which we will be honoring the new moon and the new year. What a beautiful time to really just take a pause and reflect on this past year and to just get yourself refreshed and renewed and ready for the year ahead. I'm going to be incorporating some affirmations into this practice, and an affirmation is just a positive statement. And the ones I've chosen are, I feel, related to both the new moon, the new year, as well as the season of winter that we are in. And anytime a affirmation doesn't resonate with you, you can just simply just let it go, maybe replace it with something else. If it does resonate with you, I invite you to just really breathe it in and hold it while we are in that particular pose. And you might also like to have a journal with you for this practice, and you can write the affirmations down. I will also note them down in the description so you have those to reference to. But it might be nice to have a journal for you also in case anything comes up for you during this practice. And I have brought in a candle and Palo Santo. So I invite you to do this as well, maybe for your spot. I've already burned the Palo Santo and blessed our practice and our session here. And I have a crystal, I have a cup of cacao, which cacao is always great for celebrating and honoring the moon phases as well as a new season before us. I have an essential oil blend, which I've already used. And then I have our affirmations here. So if you would like to bring any of those um, beautiful modalities into your practice today to just make it extra special, I invite you to go get those. And I won't be using any props today, but if you would like to do that, you can, and maybe have a blanket for your Savasana. All right, I will meet you back on your mat. All right, coming into our first pose, which will be a variation of child's pose. So widening your knees, bring the big toes to touch, and then you're going to tuck the toes under and sending your hips back towards the heels. So now it's like your big knuckles are touching rather than your big toes are touching. And then just walking yourself forward, coming to a place where you're able to rest your head, your forehead on your mat, letting the hips sink even heavier towards the heels, releasing through the arms, through the shoulders. And taking a cleansing breath here once you settle into this pose. Slowing your breath down. And at any time this gets to be too much in the toes or in the feet for you, you can always just untuck the toes and come back to traditional child's pose. And our first affirmation,
I find strength even on the darkest nights. I find strength even on the darkest nights. Let's take one more breath here, cleansing breath. And bringing the hands back in closer towards you. Come into a tabletop and just untuck the toes if you had them still tucked, and then flatten the feet out to the tops of the feet, and then just come to sit back on your heels here, pausing here, feeling all of the sensations from that pose. Maybe through the feet, maybe you're feeling this down the back, the spine, or just this wash of energy flushing through the body, inviting anything that's been heavy or stressful, letting that just wash out of you. And taking one more breath here, big breath in, cleansing breath. Open mouth, exhale. Good. And then we'll shift over to that left hip. I'm just going to turn to face you, extending your right leg out to the side and having your left heel in towards the groin. Take an inhale, lengthen up nice and tall, and then exhale, bringing yourself to a forward fold here. Keep the hips and the sit bones rooted down to your mat, and make sure that your knee and your toes stay up, and let your head be heavy, rounding through the spine. Taking a cleansing breath once you settle. On that open mouth exhale, inviting the body to release, to decompress, to de-stress. Unclenching through your jaw. Relaxing the facial muscles. Letting go of any tension in the neck or the shoulders. And our affirmation here. I let go of what no longer serves me. I let go of what no longer serves me. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Cleansing breath. Inhale, fill up your body. Open mouth, exhale. Once again, letting that go. And walking your upper body back up. Let's take a pause here at the top. Let the shoulders soften. Tuning in, noticing what you're feeling here. Let's take a cleansing breath. Beautiful. Open the eyes. We'll switch right to the other side. So left leg out to the side, right heel in. And when you're ready, making your way into your fold here. Grounding down through your hips, through your sit bones. Ungripping through the shoulders, through the neck. Deactivating all of the muscles in that left leg. Taking a cleansing breath. And our affirmation here. The stillness of winter gives me grounding energy. The stillness of winter gives me grounding energy. And really just allowing yourself to be grounded here. Winter is very much like our yin practice. Winter offers us time of stillness, softness, restoration. Taking 3 more breaths here. Cleansing breath. And coming all the way up, pausing at the top once again, closing your eyes, staying tuned in, letting the body release anything stagnant, anything stressful, anything heavy. Take a cleansing breath. Beautiful. And now we'll make our way on to our backs. So lowering yourself down nice and easy. Bring the knees into the chest and rocking side to side. And pausing here, Keep your right knee hugged in, bring your left foot to your mat, and we'll come into half happy baby with that right leg. So bringing the foot up towards the ceiling, knee is out to the side of your body and either holding on to the outer edge of your foot or to the back of your thigh. Pressing down through the shoulders, pressing the knee towards the floor, and the sole of your foot is up towards the ceiling. Your left hand can just rest on your belly. Take a cleansing breath. Now you can stay here, or maybe you invite the body to open up a little bit more by extending that left leg all the way out. Releasing any gripping in the shoulders or the neck. And our affirmation here: I am a source of light and warmth in the world. I am a source of light and warmth in the world. And taking one more breath here. And if your left knee was bent, go ahead and extend that all the way out. And then we're going to release our right hand, bend that right knee, bring it in closer to the chest. We're going to come into a supine twist. So left hand to your right knee, guiding that right knee all the way over to the left, doing your best to stack the right hip on top of the left hip. And then opening up the chest. Let that right arm fall out to the side with the palm facing up. Maybe you look over to the right if that feels all right in your neck. Softening through your shoulders. Ungrip through the hips, through the glutes. And our affirmation here: no amount of darkness can dim my light. No amount of darkness can dim my light. And bringing your head back to center. If you had it turned, take a cleansing breath. And bringing that right arm all the way over. And we're going to hug that right knee in as we make our way back onto our back. And then bringing the left knee in, rocking side to side. And then lowering your right foot to your mat, coming into your half happy baby with that left leg. Resting the right hand on the belly. Take a decompressing, cleansing breath. And just as you did on the other side, maybe keeping that right foot to the mat or extending that leg all the way out. Our affirmation here: I release any burdens or negativity. I release any burdens or negativity. Doing our best to not bring those into the new year. One more breath here, cleansing breath. Coming into our twist on this side. So if your right knee is bent, extend that leg all the way out. And then we'll bring that left leg across, keeping the knee bent. Stacking left hip over the right this time. Adjusting the upper body so that your heart is open nice and wide up towards the ceiling. And then letting your left arm fall out to the side, palm facing up. And letting the head fall to the left if that feels good. Right away, release any tension through the shoulders. Let the shoulders be heavy. And ease up on your grip through that right hand. Take a cleansing breath. Letting your body relax into this pose. And our affirmation here: the energy of new beginnings is flowing through my body. The energy of new beginnings is flowing through my body. And bringing your head back to center. Cleansing breath. And bringing your left arm over to that left leg. Hug the left knee in, making your way back onto your back. Bring the right knee in as well, rocking side to side. Pausing here, sending both legs up, feet towards the ceiling, holding on to the backs of your thighs. Point and flex through your feet. Rotate through the ankles. Hugging the knees back in, giving yourself a big hug here. Take a full cleansing breath. And then begin to make your way into Savasana, letting the arms just melt away from the legs to the floor. Lowering your feet to your mat and then extending the legs all the way out. And bringing in any added props, blankets, pillows to make your Shavasana extra comforting, extra nourishing, extra cozy. And once you get settled, invite in a cleansing, nourishing, decompressing, de-stressing, cleansing breath. And I'm going to bring in all of our affirmations once again. I find strength even on the darkest nights. I let go of what no longer serves me. The stillness of winter gives me grounding energy. I am a source of light and warmth in the world. No amount of darkness can dim my light. I release any burdens or negativity. The energy of new beginnings is flowing in my body. Taking a cleansing, nourishing breath in, a cleansing breath out. And bringing some gentle movement back into your body, wiggling the fingers, the toes, your wrists, the ankles, rocking your head side to side. Take a nice lengthening stretch. Reach the arms back behind you. Bring the legs in together. Point through the toes. Reach through the fingers. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bringing your feet to your mat and then hugging the knees in. Rocking a few times side to side. And then rolling over to one side and making your way up to an easy seated pose. Taking your time here. And bringing the hands to the heart, stacking one over the other. And taking a few moments here to really just honor yourself for all that you've accomplished, for any and all struggles and challenges, for any and all learning opportunities, for any and all blessings and ways of yourself being elevated, honoring all of your accomplishments, honoring all of your mistakes. And honoring this life that you have before you. And bringing the palms and the hands together at the heart, Anjali Mudra. And let's bow our heads. I wish you all a beautiful and wonderful, abundant, fulfilled 2025, filled with all the things that elevate your vibration, your energy, your purpose, your life, your relationships. And may you really take some time to just reflect on all you've done this past year and nourish yourself in those accomplishments. From my heart to yours, namaste. Namaste, beautiful soul. I want to say thank you so much for being a part of my Zen Within community. If you have been a subscriber for a while, thank you so much. If you are new to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, please join our community, hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to practicing with you this year.